Is this what happens when two extremely hot people have a kid?
Yeah, a lot of craziness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have it all.
Yeah. Can't have it all. So you agree that Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson are two hot people?
Yep.
Our producer Eddie just went,
Yeah, our producer Annie can remember the audible gasp she made when Glenn Powell came on the screen in a white t-shirt and twisters. I can say it.
Our producer doesn't exactly approve of this messaging. But I wonder how your wife would feel.
Yeah. My wife may feel differently. Who knows?
Hello, and welcome to the Midnight Matinee Project. I'm your host, Hunter, a movie lover, and I'm joined by my fellow movie lover, Isaac Fossis. Isaac, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. I mean, coming off an incredible month. That was October.
Yeah?
Jam-packed. I don't think they could have fit more movies into it if they tried. And I am not complaining. It was so much fun.
Let's go. Could you have fit more movies into it if you tried?
100%. Yeah. There's always space for more movies. And my wife Annie can very much vouch for that. Always space.
Yeah, always time.
Yeah, she's
space
always
for more
encouraging me to go to the movie theater more often. Yeah, she's totally not like, hey, you know what? Maybe that's enough.
Yeah, and not to be confused with our producer Annie.
Yeah,
who's behind the camera
There's
right
producer
now.
Annie and then wife Annie, two separate Annies, of course. Yeah.
Hey, this past month we had obviously a great month of movies in October. Did you have a favorite movie that you saw in theaters?
Yeah, really hard. I would probably say Begonia.
Yeah.
Just like it's hard to beat Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. They were so good. And yeah, so a lot of great contenders. Frankenstein up there. Good Boy was amazing because, I mean, he's a good boy, indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you?
Well, I think you can unfortunately top Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone with Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi and Mia Goth.
Yeah.
Frankenstein, I think, was my favorite performance or movie that I got to see. Got to see it in 35 millimeter
So
at
jealous.
the Plaza.
Yeah.
Sorry you couldn't come.
I know. Saw it in digital like an idiot.
It's tough. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to go see movies on film, they're so visually, it just looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So good. But great month of movies, obviously. Frankenstein, Begonia. If you haven't seen those yet, I think it's probably too late for Frankenstein. I believe as of this recording, today's November 5th. I think in 2 days it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Still watch the movie, but watch it on the biggest screen that you can.
Yeah.
And with the best speakers you can.
Yeah.
So October was great. November, we've got some great movies to talk about.
Absolutely. We're not going down. We're going up.
Yeah. And so if you're new to the Midnight Matinee Project, one, how the heck did you find us?
Yeah.
We're not that big. But we're glad that you're here and listening. We are passionate about going to the movies, and our hope in this podcast is that you would just get a better idea of, hey, what are the movies that are coming out in theaters, and why should I go see them? That's really our goal, because we love going to the movies. And in the last several years, movie attendance has gone down. And we'd like to see it go back up because it's more fun in a packed theater than a lonely theater. And so, Isaac, any description for your own personal love for going to the movies?
It's hard to describe something that is indescribable, but I'll give it a try.
Some would say impossible.
Some would
by
say
definition.
impossible. There's no such thing as definitions. Don't put me in a box. I'd say it's the powerful combo of having an individual experience and individual takeaways combined with the communal experience. Sitting in there, whether you go by yourself or with friends, you're going to be in there with strangers, and you're going to share something special that someone created for the movie theater. And you're going to experience it in a way that cannot be experienced anywhere else in the world other than a movie theater.
Yeah.
And it's just a very special, at the end of the day, art form. That is heavily commercialized, but I'll take it because that just leads to more movies and better movies.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. But we're glad you guys are listening. We've got a few movies we're going to talk about today. So every week we're going to release an episode where we talk about the movies that are releasing in theaters that week. Typically it'd be around 3 or 4 movies. We've got 4 we're going to talk about today. Before we do that, Isaac, quick little, I want everyone to learn a little bit about you and your preferences. So we're going to do a quick blind ranking.
Let's go.
And you're going to blind rank
Oh, boy.
the ways to watch movies.
Ooh, okay.
Like movie settings.
Yes.
Like where to watch them.
Yep.
And so there's going to be 5 total.
Yep.
And blind ranking. Nice and
let's
easy.
go. I'm ready.
So number 1, some are going to be specific, some are going to be maybe more general.
Yep.
Number 1, the Plaza Theater in Atlanta.
Ooh. Oh, that should be number 1, but I don't know what else is coming. I'm assuming we're talking the LaFont, the big theater.
The
Okay.
LaFont at the Plaza in Atlanta.
I'm gonna. I can't put the first one number 1. I'm gonna go. You might be tricking me. I'm gonna go number 1.
Number 1, okay.
Number 1.
Come on, or was I reverse psychology tricking you?
Yeah, I just had a scary thought that I would put that number 2, and you'd only give me like laptop, plane, home. So I went safe there because if that's the only movie theater option, then I'm happy with that.
No, all right. Number 1, the Plaza Theater. Number 2, a drive-in theater.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy. I'll go number 3.
3, a drive-in.
I love a drive-in.
Okay.
It's so fun. Definitely lower quality of actual movie, but the experience is so strong.
Yes.
That I feel comfortable putting it middle of the pack.
Yeah, come on. All right, love it. So we've got 1 and 3 taken. You got 2, 4, and 5 open.
Bold strategy.
40X.
40X. I love 40X. I'm going to put it 5, but that does not take away from the incredible. It's the most unnecessary movie experience.
Yes, for sure.
But I love it because it's so creative and so unnecessary, and it's really funny at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I love it. I have seen I've seen a few rewatches of movies in 40X, and I'd say it's amazing, but it's not my preferred go-to.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Crazy to put it at 5 in my opinion. That's number 2.
Fair.
All right, you've got 1, 3, and 5 taken, so just 2 and 4 left.
2 and 4.
Up next, IMAX 70 millimeter.
So yeah, I was afraid that you wouldn't mention that. Okay, that's gonna go 2. It's the highest one. So that is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So that should be number 1, but number 2. But you said the Plaza. So Plaza 70 millimeter is number 1.
That's true.
Yeah.
And last but not least,
yeah,
the Delta seat back.
I'm happy that it should be number 5. It's gonna go number 4. I knew it was coming at some point.
Of course.
It's the worst way to watch a movie.
I disagree.
It's so bad. And that's fair. We all are entitled to our own opinions. I refuse to watch movies on TV or on plain TVs. I will bring my laptop because it's a bigger screen, better audio. And I only really watch select few movies / movies that I've seen before.
Yeah, but also screen size is all about perspective.
That's true. That's fair.
You're pretty close to that Delta seat back screen.
Watching movies in 420 is not ideal.
I think it's 720. Thank you. I think one of my favorite things is when you find out that any of our friends watch a movie for the first time on a plane.
Yeah. Because I've learned to not argue it anymore and just be disappointed.
Yeah, we've had a friend watch Dune,
and openly say he didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, there's a reason why you didn't like it. It's an amazing movie that you saw in the worst possible way.
And then we also had a friend watch Interstellar for the first time.
And she loved it. But how much more would she have loved it if she saw it in a good setting?
Yeah, it's a great question. Well, if you really think about it, for Interstellar, it's almost she's watching it in the same way that Cooper is watching
his kids grow up.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And so it's the same way.
Fair. Okay.
But go see movies in theaters.
In theaters, yeah.
But if you can't, go watch them on a plane. All right, we got 4 movies we're going to talk about today. Yes. 4 movies we're going to talk about: Sentimental Value.
Yeah.
Die My Love.
Yep.
Nuremberg.
Yep.
and Train Dreams.
Yes.
Now, you may have heard of some of these. You may not have heard of any of these. But we're going to give you a quick little overview on each of these movies, share some reviews that people who have seen these already have shared. Isaac and I have not seen any of these movies, so we're just going based off what we read, what we hear, what we've studied. And our goal is to convince you, go see these movies. And so movie number 1, Sentimental Value. Now, Isaac, you saw this at Cannes, is that right?
TIFF, actually.
You saw it at TIFF?
Yeah.
We have not been to any music, or not music. We haven't been to music festivals either, but also we have not been to any movie festivals.
Have not seen any of these movies.
But Sentimental Value was a massive hit at Cannes this year. This movie comes from director, excuse my pronunciation, Joachim Trier. I don't know. It's one of them. This stars Elle Fanning, Stellan Skarsgård, Renate Rensve. Again, maybe I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Who knows? So please forgive me. But this movie, Sentimental Value, showed at Cannes Film Festival this year in France. And it got a pretty long standing ovation, which, you can't put, all your stock in a standing ovation. But it was pretty long. Standing ovation. 19 minutes.
That's it's pretty long. Imagine pretty close to like a standard episode of Friends.
We're not even 19 minutes into this episode.
Yeah. Imagine clapping for the entire time that you've been listening. It's insane.
So super long. Like, people loved it at Cannes. I feel like I got to live through a lot of people just on Twitter on their experience getting to watch this movie. But here's a quick premise of this movie. And so it's about a fractured relationship between a director named Gustav, who's played by Stellan Skarsgård, and his 2 estranged daughters. And their relationship becomes even more complicated when he decides to make a deeply personal film about their family's history. And the project forces them to confront painful memories and unearth private trauma, testing the we're going to get this word wrong. Reconciliatory?
That sounds right.
Yeah, testing the reconciliatory power of art against the raw wounds of the past. And so it's a movie within a movie.
Yeah.
But apparently was very just like hard hitting, dramatic, like family movie at Cannes.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about kind of the director and the cast in a second. Just from hearing about this movie so far, Isaac, any initial thoughts on Sentimental Value and why people should go see it?
Yeah, I've initial thoughts are it seems incredible. It also seems incredibly sad.
Yep.
Incredibly heartbreaking. And hopefully incredibly uplifting. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yet to be determined by us.
We will see.
But it just the hype around it, everything. It sounds like it's going to be a must-see.
Yeah.
Must-see of the year.
Yeah. And so as someone who's super in touch with their emotions, especially letting them be visibly seen.
Exactly.
How do you feel? Our producer, Andy, loves that. Again, not to confuse with Isaac's wife, Andy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Our producer, Andy, loves that. What are your thoughts on
she's really laughing.
the specific question of, obviously, we've talked about, hey, go see movies in theaters because you want to see on the biggest screen possible. A movie like this, which isn't necessarily about the visual spectacle, but it's more about the emotional piece. What place does going to see a movie in theaters hold for those kinds of movies that aren't about the visual spectacle as much as it is the emotional piece?
I think movies like this, as corny as it may sound, different movies can serve different purposes. I think this, for a lot of people that might have similar hurts in their past, can bring an insane amount of healing in the communal experience of you are sitting there feeling all this, resonating with the movie, and tears come, or you react some way, and then you might see someone else react the same way, and you're like, oh, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I'm not alone in this. Other people feel the exact same way and are reacting to a similar way. Like, I went through this. Other people.
You went through this? You have 2 estranged daughters that you made a movie about?
The anonymous theater-going person, have been through this. Another person has been through this. I can get through this because they are also getting through this.
Yeah.
I think the power of cinema can do many things to you.
Yeah.
And I think this can be more healing in nature.
Yeah. Well, hey, we go to feel things.
Yeah.
And so we've got a few reviews we're going to share. These, I believe, all come from the
Letterboxd.
great app, Letterboxd. Follow us on Letterboxd individually. We haven't done a good job posting on our
I know.
podcast Letterboxd, but individually, follow us on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
But we've got a positive review, a negative review, and a funny review about this movie. We're going to go in order on this one.
Yeah.
We'll start with positive. This comes from Letterboxd user Seth's Reviews. Quote, reached straight down and tore my effing heart out. Sublime. Couldn't breathe for about 30 minutes, I swear. So that means even after the standing ovation, that's 11 more minutes of not being able to breathe. Love the utilization of the house, revisiting a location so vital to each of their identities with the memories still bleeding through. Made me think a lot about my own unique relationships, particularly ones in the past of a distant nature. Even though a potentially strained reunion is unavoidable, the bond will always have a place, and in this film's case, the prospect for reconciliation via art alone, extremely cathartic. The cuts to black after each moment were chef's effing kiss. The year's funniest, best, and saddest work reduced me to tears in every sense. Every performance is the best one. Masterpiece.
Wow.
It's high praise.
High praise.
So especially the beginning of, hey, tore my heart out. All right, we're gonna go feel.
We're gonna feel this.
So already, if you want to go feel something in theaters, go see this movie.
Yeah.
In theaters this weekend. But not everybody had a positive review. Here's a negative review. This comes from Letterboxd user Tyler Whitmore. Quote, I've sat with Sentimental Value for a couple days now and just can't help but feel an unfortunate disappointment. The Worst Person in the World might toss and turn around that's another movie from this director, might toss and turn around my head more than almost any other film this decade, or maybe ever, and I consider Renate Rensve to be one of our greatest working dramatic actors. Because of that, Trier's latest collaboration with her was amongst my most anticipated of the year, but it just left me feeling incomplete. The film itself is powerful, sturdy, and undeniably sound in its production, and its showcase of acting prowess. But at the time the credits rolled, several of the ideas presented by Trier didn't feel finished to the degree I was expecting the stacking layers of grief and longing to boil up to. Film itself, that is a duplicated paragraph. The film tackles generational trauma through a conversation with time and space in a house which spans eras, has seen horrors, hides secrets, and holds weights. A strong through line with Robert Zemeckis' here. There are themes carried right through from the character of Julie and The Worst Person of the World to Rensve's Nora. Grasping acknowledgement and acceptance from a fleeting distance and turning to temporary substitution to fill the void. There's a lot of greatness here. Rensve and Fanning are strong. Skarsgård is brilliant. But Inga, its daughter, Lilius, was the most intriguing and compelling performance. I loved a lot of the ideas presented here, but none of them seemed to flesh out as much as I was yearning for. A film I quite liked, but am wishing that I loved. Isaac, thoughts?
It's not honestly, we couldn't find many negative reviews.
Yeah.
That is one of the more positive reviews in the negative review category. It's saying pretty much like, I had sky high expectations and it was a good movie, but did not meet my sky high expectations.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Which is super fair.
Yeah.
Do you typically go into movies with high expectations, or how do you tackle that?
Completely depends. I will absolutely let myself go into a movie with extremely and unrealistic expectations. Because I think there's nothing better than when you have unrealistically high expectations and they are exceeded.
It's true.
There's no better feeling than walking out of that theater and be like, wow, that was better than I thought it would be. And I thought it was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It does lead to some disappointment, but I also feel like you have to have a gauge of which you can't be that excited about every single one. You need to
for sure.
Need to go into some. You're like, hey, you know what? This is going to be a good movie. It's going to be fun.
What's the most disappointing you've been in a movie based on your prior expectations?
That's a great question. I honestly can't think of a single movie that I've seen in a movie theater that I've left disappointed.
I'll tell you one. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Fair. Didn't see the movie theater.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I saw it, unfortunately, after it came out.
Probably even worse.
Yeah, I would say I'm happy I didn't see that one in the movie theater because I would have been like, why did I just go see that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tough.
wasn't great. I love Sam Raimi though.
Still love Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi's great.
Didn't hit as hard.
And then we got one more review. This is more of a funny review. This comes from Letterboxd user Mars. A movie for girls who are not their mother or their father, but a third worst thing, their eldest daughter.
So good. Apparently the scariest of all.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Eldest daughter, a popular theme right now. I don't know if you're familiar with good old T Swift. I think she's got a song where she talks about eldest daughter stuff. Okay. Is that right?
Producer Annie? Yep, she gives a thumbs up. She does.
All right, so overall, lots of great reviews for this movie. It's going to be a heartbreaker. As kind of mentioned in some of these reviews, the director, Joachim Trier, known for Oslo, Worst Person in the World. This movie, of course, also stars Renate Reinsve, Stellan Skarsgård, who is one of my favorites of the famed Skarsgård family.
Of course.
Elle Fanning, who is just phenomenal. She's so great, so sweet. And so very excited, I think, to get to see this movie. I think it's going to have a limited release. Isaac, any additional thoughts into, hey, why should people go and see this movie in theaters when it comes out this weekend?
I think the main thing I think of is by comparing it to two movies that you may have seen before, our classic Hollywood combo, if you will. These two movies, I think, have similar characteristics in them. We obviously talk about fractured family, and just family in general and how hard that can be. I think this is loosely a combination of all that jazz.
Yeah.
Not a musical. That's not what I'm bringing from that. But more a movie inside a movie. Obviously, that is a play and a movie inside of a movie. But dealing with his ability to try to handle family life, like personal life, his relationships, and his inability to do so. And then Manchester by the Sea, obviously, I think is the biggest familial fracture.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's between a husband and a wife. And then also a little bit between uncle and a nephew.
Yep.
But similar, I think there are some similar aspects of like when a family's broken, how do you go about trying to fix it, trying to reconcile.
Yeah.
I think there's thematically some similarities there.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed those, you may enjoy this.
Yeah. And if awards mean a lot to you, and this did win the Grand Prix at Cannes, which is the second highest honor of a film at Cannes. And it also is going to be Norway's entry for Best International Feature Film at the Oscars this year. And so probably will receive the nom, and has a chance to win Best, maybe Best Picture, but also at least Best International. So Sentimental Value comes out this weekend. Go see it in theaters.
Yes.
And then we jump into another movie that's going to be probably pretty emotional. Movie number 2, Die My Love.
Die My Love, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson.
Yes,
great.
this stars 2 wonderful actors, maybe 2 of the best in, I was going to say our generation, my generation.
There I am, Gen Z.
Millennial. But this comes from director Lynn Ramsey. Stars, of course, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson. Also has Lakeith Stanfield, who is phenomenal. The premise of this movie, seeking a quieter life, Grace and her partner Jackson, played by Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson, moved to Jackson's rural childhood home in Montana. But as they become parents, Grace begins to struggle with profound feelings of isolation and psychological distress. Her deteriorating mental health spirals into psychosis, driving their marriage and her sanity into unsettling and unpredictable territory.
Sounds unbelievably original.
I know. You've got... or not you. We've got friends named Grace and Jackson.
We do, which is really funny.
I think this movie is based on. Should you tell them not to move to Montana?
Yeah, but hey guys, no matter what you do, don't move to Montana.
Yeah, Montana, kind of close to Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah. I also know that Grace, her family is from Alaska, so I feel like similar vibe of like you can probably get pretty isolated up there.
Grace and Jackson, if you're listening to this, and I don't know if you do, maybe you do.
Maybe we'll find out.
Tell Harvey I said hey.
Yes.
But also, Don't move to Montana.
Don't move to Montana.
But this is another movie that has been hitting all the film festivals, premiered at Cannes as well. A lot of people really like this movie, but it's also, I think, it's been a little more, some people like it, some people
polarizing.
maybe don't like it as much. Not as long of a standing ovation. It's got 6 minute standing ovation compared to the 19. Yeah, I know. But great movie that's coming out this week. We're going to get into some of the reviews for it, but just what's your initial kind of pulse on seeing this movie in theaters?
Yeah. I would say individually, I will see anything that Robert Pattinson does.
100%.
I will also see anything that Jennifer Lawrence does.
Absolutely.
When you put them together, it is a must-see.
Yes.
And you just, for the potential of that dynamic on screen, you just have to go see it.
Yep.
Two of some of the best working actors in the film industry right now. And it's in an incredibly original plot. It's just going to has high potential.
Yeah. And I believe, so fun facts about this movie, the original plot is based on, I believe, a book.
Oh, okay.
And so fun fact about
adapted. Sorry.
So fun fact about this movie, specifically, let me make sure I have this right, is that this movie was actually pitched to Jennifer Lawrence by producer Martin Scorsese.
Oh, okay.
So Martin Scorsese pitched this as, hey, this is a movie, or like from a book, this needs to be a movie that stars Jennifer Lawrence. And so Jennifer Lawrence was attached first, and then later on, Lynn Ramsey was attached to then direct. But so it came from a book. I think the book's from like the early 2010s, maybe of the same name. But really, the making of this movie came from Martin Scorsese. And he's a producer on this film.
Just as good a reason as any to go.
There we go.
Movie.
Yeah. It's got the stamp of approval from Martin Scorsese. It's got Robert Pattinson, Jennifer Lawrence, Lynn Ramsey. If you're not familiar with Lynn Ramsey, she directed a couple movies before You Were Never Really Here, and we need to talk about Kevin. If you're not familiar with Jennifer Lawrence,
get out of the hole you're living in.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know where you start. Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook, which she's an Oscar winner for.
Yes.
The Hunger Games,
obviously.
Is where she like broke out.
Yes.
But yeah, it's she is one of the most famous actresses.
Passengers.
Of course. Iconic.
Producer Annie, did you say something back there? Oh, duh for Hunger Games. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing a movie.
The Girl on Fire.
Yeah, The Girl on Fire. And if you're not familiar with Robert Pattinson,
also insane. Also similarly got started in a franchise, Twilight, which I've now seen. Incredible.
Also, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Oh, that's true. Harry Potter.
First major death in Harry Potter.
That's true.
Spoiler.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Harry Potter.
But also so many great movies since then.
Mickey 17 very recently was really good. Bong Joon-ho.
Lighthouse.
Yeah, The Batman, The Lighthouse, a lot of The Something.
Yes. Yeah.
The Lighthouse, incredible.
Sorry, I have my ringer on. That's never
how rude.
Before. I know. But just two of the best.
Yes.
Over a long period of time.
Yeah.
That have been really, really great. And so this is based on, again, a novel of the same name. We're going to jump into a couple of reviews of people that have seen this movie. Let's start negative.
Let's start negative.
So this comes from Letterboxd user Gabrielle Niola. The worst possible way to make a movie about a serious issue. Good start. We never see the lead in a non-postpartum depression state. We never come to understand her change. We just experience the frustrating status of being depressed with much frustration. All her attitude is shown as if she is proud of that. We never see the fact that this is not who she is. This was not her attitude before, and thus we never understand the difference. A movie that may speak about its themes just to people who have experience of them and can recognize them. For all others, it's just irritating. And so, again, I think it probably comes to an expectation piece, but focuses a lot on when we talk about movies a ton, we love to see, I'm going to quote a great podcast that I love, we love a character on an arc. Shout out House of R. But according to this review, not as much of an arc for Jennifer Lawrence's character, Grace, but but just mostly focusing on the negative part of her states of depression and kind of the breakdown that she's going through. Thoughts on this negative review?
I think individual interpretation is always tricky. Everyone has a fair right to their opinion.
Do they?
And no, they don't. And I think, one person's flat arc or flat character development is another person's deep arc.
Yeah.
So I think it really is, do not fault this person at all for being frustrated by a flat character development, in their opinion.
Yeah.
I also will not be surprised when a lot of people disagree with that.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. So it leads us into, though, a positive review. This comes from Letterboxd user Saris. Just delicious. I adore absolutely everything Ramsey is doing here. It's funny, frightening, and somewhat freaky. What a beautiful portrayal of motherhood and postpartum depression with an Oscar-worthy performance from Lawrence. This feels like everything Aronofsky tried to do with Mother if he didn't get way too pretentious with his messaging. Beautiful movie with an incredible movie ending that had me tearing up.
Wow.
So a slight dig on Aronofsky.
Yeah, that was went right for the jugular.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, catching strays.
But again, focusing on another potential Oscar-winning performance from J-Law.
Would be very down.
Would be very down. So thoughts on this positive review?
I mean, it sounds like it aligns more with what a lot of people are saying. And I'm not surprised. I think Jennifer Lawrence is. I'm so excited for this movie and see this movie specifically because of Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I have sky high expectations for her specific performance.
Yeah. Me too. And again, if she's in a movie, I'm gonna go see it. And last review, this comes from Letterboxd user Kylo. Is this what happens when two extremely hot people have a kid?
Yeah, a lot of craziness. Yeah. Can't have it all.
Yeah. Can't have it all. So you agree that Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson are two hot people?
Yep.
Our producer Eddie just went,
Yeah, our producer Annie can remember the audible gasp she made when Glenn Powell came on the screen in a white t-shirt and twisters. I can say it.
Our producer doesn't exactly approve of this messaging. But I wonder how your wife would feel.
Yeah. My wife may feel differently. Who knows? But yeah, incredible. We
haven't had a producer here since like the first ever episode we filmed. It's so fun. And so again, movie. If you've seen clips or the trailer of this movie, man, there's a lot of just arguing between Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson.
Yep.
And I saw some people on Twitter going like, it just feels overacted and unreal. If you've ever been in like a dysfunctional like household and argued with someone, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
People will go like when there's actual, I feel like the people you know, like the people you're closest to are the people that like you can kind of let everything fully out, but also in an argument, unfortunately, we're naturally wanting to like dig as deep as we possibly can into like just like sharp like stabs with a knife with words.
Why is our producer Annie laughing? Why is she laughing? Huh, that's interesting.
But from the scene that I saw, I don't think it's overacting. I think it's so real that like, hey, when you know someone that close, you'll get to the depths of hurt in arguments.
Yeah. And clearly Annie agrees.
Yeah. Not that you two have ever argued.
No, never, ever. Yeah,
you and
the producer Annie have never
argued. You've never argued with your wife either.
Yeah, of course.
Isaac, it's okay if you don't have one, I'm putting you on the spot. Movie combo for how you would describe Die My Love?
I do. This could be way off. I don't know, because this movie, honestly, the premise, the execution of it may be, I get the feeling it could be completely different than what I know and think of it right now. But I just get a heavy descent into madness feel from it.
Yeah.
And that just reminds me a lot of The Killing of a Sacred Deer and Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
So I think just taking
Speaking of Aronofsky.
Speaking of Aronofsky, there we go. Another, I guess I should have said Mother.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but apparently not. It's too pretentious. I think, yeah, just kind of having the main character experience, from what the summary said, I think they use the word psychosis or something along that line. Experience that mental state is something very jarring and shocking to see on screen.
Yeah.
And in Killing of Sacred Deer, there are many moments where your jaw drops, and same thing with Requiem for a Dream. I always struggle with Requiem.
Yeah. R for a Dream.
Yeah, R for a Dream. So I think those two, I've struggled a little bit with finding exact matches, but I think those two encapsulate it a little bit.
Yeah. So if you're looking to have a fun time at the movies,
Yeah.
probably not a movie for you.
Yeah,
but
maybe not the week for you.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But if you're looking to go and like really feel something,
Yeah.
And maybe even just like, hey, if you like watching arguments, go see this movie. It should be fun. So it also comes out this week. I believe another limited release. So hopefully it's in a theater near you. If you have to drive out for it, trust me, it should be worth it just to see Robert Pat and Jennifer Law.
J-Law.
J-Law and R. Pat. R. Bat?
R. Bat.
There we go.
There we go.
So go see this movie, Die My Love, in theaters this weekend. We go on to our next two movies. We've got less info about these two, but we're talking about go see. We're going to start with Nuremberg. So Nuremberg, you're a fan of Nuremberg, right?
I'm
not talking
gonna
the movie.
be careful to answer that. The movie, perhaps I haven't seen it. Nuremberg, no.
You're not a fan of the prison that held all of the war criminals in Germany.
I know that
of
if I
World War
said
II?
yes or no, there would be a trap there. I'm feeling like I'm talking to Annie
It's
right
a trap.
now.
Producer or wife?
Wife.
Okay.
Yeah, wife right there, yeah.
That's a big compliment you just gave me. That it feels like you're talking to your wife.
Yeah, there we go. It's never good when Hunter and Annie get in a room. They just get trapped in dog piles.
Nuremberg comes out this week. It's directed by James Vanderbilt. I believe this is his like big feature debut of being a director of a film. He's worked on a lot of things. I believe he wrote for Zodiac and The Amazing Spider-Man. The Andrew Garfield ones. Directed by Mark Webb. But really kind of first big directed feature film. This stars Rami Malek and Michael Shannon and of course Russell Crowe. We've got some great actors in this movie. So it's a historical drama and a kind of a psychological thriller, and it's about this American psychiatrist played by Rami Malek, who basically has to interview and assess all of these different like war criminals during World War II to determine if they are fit to stand trial. The famous Nuremberg trials.
Yeah.
And so specifically focuses on his assessment of oh my goodness, what's the guy's name? One sec. I gotta pull it up right here. I'll say that again. Oh yeah. So this specifically focuses on Dr. Douglas Kelly, who's played by Rami Malek, his assessment of Hitler's right-hand man, Hermann Göring. And Hermann Göring, played by Russell Crowe, apparently is just really, really smart, and it doesn't play as much as like a legal drama as much as it's just a like
cat and mouse,
a psychological, just like chess match,
Yeah.
Cat and mouse type thing between the two. And so super fascinated to kind of see how they do this and how it goes, and just that cat and mouse effect of it all. Based off trailer, what you've seen so far, initial thoughts?
Only thought is, if you're interested in this movie from hearing it for the first time here, if this is the first time you've heard of it, don't go watch the trailer. The trailer is not great. The movie seems really good, has gotten like some positive reviews, but the trailer, I don't know who made it, but it's not good. I've seen it so many times in movie theaters, and I'm like, this seems like a very low production for like the editing style. I don't know what it is exactly. It just feels like a lower production than what it actually is, because it is a very high production, well directed, but the trailer does not make it feel that way.
Yeah.
There's just something off about the trailer. So don't watch the trailer. Just go see the movie.
Yeah, for sure. Couldn't agree more. This is your trailer right here. Now, Nuremberg, this movie is actually based on a book. So it's a 2013 book called The Nazi and the Psychiatrist. Russell Crowe is playing the Nazi. Rami Malek is playing the psychiatrist here. But this film debuted at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival this year. Got a 4-minute standing ovation.
Okay. We're working our way down.
Which he can't. Hey, 4 minutes is still a long time.
A standing ovation is a standing ovation.
Yeah, but how much do you think people are pressured to give like a standing ovation?
That's right. I mean, some people will like boo at film festivals. If they
Not
like,
me.
not me either.
I would never.
Not even if there's a fire.
Not even if there's a fire. That's so good. But we've got some reviews to kind of hit on about this movie. So you want to start with negative or positive here? We're gonna end with funny as always.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get negative out of the way.
All right. So here's a negative review. This comes from Letterboxd user Korean Wizard.
Nice.
This is a Holocaust movie from the writer of Sony Marvel's Amazing Spider-Man and Independence Day Resurgence, and it feels like it. The protagonist, a military psychologist, is introduced as a leather-clad, smart-mouth womanizer with a magic gimmick. This is a character in a movie about the Nuremberg trials. The cast is also constantly Marvel quipping in a movie about the Nuremberg trials. I swear to God, a general says to the Nazi high command in a dramatic close-up, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nuremberg." I commend the inclusion of the actual Holocaust footage, but imagine if they included real footage from the Holocaust in Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor movie. There are a few great performances. Michael Shannon is great during the trial. Russell Crowe is great. And the movie does pick up in the latter half. But God, the director just couldn't help himself with the cheese. Every character has a sequence where they hurriedly run in from the pouring rain in the middle of the night to deliver a revelation. It happens 4 times. But that's cinema, baby. End quote.
That might be my favorite negative review of all time.
It's a great review.
Yeah. Only comment: maybe don't be lactose intolerant, because some people like the cheese.
Can't handle the cheese.
Can't handle cheese.
I am lactose intolerant,
and
I'll take all the cheese I can get. I feel the same.
Yeah, that was an incredible review. No notes. Really good. I haven't seen the movie, but it honestly doesn't make me want to see the movie any less.
For sure.
It honestly makes me want to see the movie even more. It sounds like a spectacle.
Yeah. It's Nuremberg time. Would love to see it. Here's a positive review. This comes from Letterboxd user Matt Neglia. Nuremberg completely caught me off guard with just how gripping it is. James Vanderbilt's tightly scripted and engrossing account of the Nuremberg trials examines the capacity of evil within us all, whether through active choice or passive complicity, and resonates with haunting relevance today, despite the hollow promise that humanity would never again commit such atrocities. Anchored by a stellar ensemble, it features Russell Crowe's strongest work in years as Hermann Göring, and one of Rami Malek's finest performances to date as the psychiatrist brought in to analyze him. Running nearly 2.5 hours, it moves with vigor and just the right touch of humor, making this World War II legal drama not only accessible and entertaining, but above all, highly compelling.
And seat purchased.
Done. But I mean, Russell Crowe and Rami Malek, great actors.
It's a compelling sales pitch.
And they're just going to go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Add in Michael Shannon as well.
Absolutely.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
I'm all in. And to wrap up our funny review, this comes from Letterboxd user Danny. I feel like at any moment the camera could pan down too much and you would see Frank Oz puppeteering Rami Malek, flailing about trying to give an emotional performance akin to Kermit running from Miss Piggy. Maybe an Oscar-winning Kermit biopic is in the future from Rami, but I digress.
That's really funny.
Frank Oz, famous puppeteer, also was a puppeteer and voice of Yoda.
Did not know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good old Frank Oz.
Love that.
Big fan. Passed away this year, I think, maybe. If I'm wrong, I'm cutting that out.
Yeah.
But if I'm right, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Thoughts on seeing this movie, Nuremberg?
Really excited. Every part of that made me more excited.
Oh yeah.
Positive, negative, or funny. It was strong, and it upheld my excitement.
Yeah, I think getting to see I think an actor's duel essentially
Yeah.
just sounds so exciting to me, and so I'm probably gonna go see this in theaters this weekend. I'm very excited for it. Two movies. You got two movies in mind that would combine to describe this movie?
I say like I'm struggling because obviously it's going to be heavily centered around a courtroom drama. And the first one that always comes to my mind is A Few Good Men.
Oh, of course.
Referenced to earlier. So I think the dynamic playing back and forth between Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise is just sticking out a lot here. And honestly, I think that I might just stay with a Hollywood single and just go, if you like A Few Good Men, go see this movie.
I love it. That's great. So this comes out again, Nuremberg, this weekend. Go see it in theaters.
Yeah.
And movie number 4, Train Dreams.
Yes.
How often do you dream about trains?
Like probably 3 times a month, like the average person.
Okay, yeah. That's about right. Yeah.
Like if I had to put an exact number to it, maybe like 3.7.
Is there a specific train?
Oh, every single time. Thomas.
Not the MARTA Red Line?
That dreams are nightmares.
Dreams in this case. Train Dreams comes out this weekend as well. This is a movie I feel like it has no marketing. Whatsoever. So we're going to do it for him.
Yes.
Real quick, this movie directed by Clint Bentley stars Joel Edgerton, Felicity Jones, William H. Macy. This is a historical drama. It's an American historical drama movie. It follows the life of Robert Grenier, played by Joel Edgerton, who is a logger in the American West during the early 1900s. After suffering an unimaginable personal loss, Robert navigates decades of societal upheaval and rapid industrialization, capturing the profound essence of a man witnessing the world transform around him while trying to make sense of his own quiet existence. This film looks fantastic. This is based on a book of the same name, Train Dreams, from 2011, by author Dennis Johnson. But this movie just looks really, really deep in terms of the emotional toll it's going to take. And so it's just this American man.
Let's go.
Who is watching the world go by way too fast, and the world is adjusting. And improving and innovating way too fast for this man, played by Joel Edgerton, who I love. One of my favorites.
He's amazing.
If you're unfamiliar with Joel Edgerton, Uncle Owen in Star Wars.
Yep.
He is also
he's in the UFC movie with Tom Hardy. He plays Tom Hardy's brother.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
In Warrior. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he was in another movie this year. Is that right?
That sounds right.
I have to pull this up or it's going to bother me. He was in another movie this year, I'm pretty sure. He's so fantastic. I think every time I see him. Oh, he's also in The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby, yeah.
For sure. Oh, I guess he wasn't in another movie this year. Oh, but I'm thinking of a movie that... we watched together at work, Boys in the Boat.
Boys in the Boat.
He's the coach in Boys in the Boat. But he's a great actor. Really love him. Felicity Jones is in this. Another Star Wars actor. She's Jyn Erso in Rogue One. Felicity Jones is also... oh, my goodness. What is Felicity Jones in? She's in Spider-Man.
I honestly...
Just barely. Felicity Jones. She's in The Theory of Everything. She was in The Brutalist.
Oh yeah, she plays the Adrian Brody's wife in The Brutalist.
And she was in Spider-Man, right?
I don't remember that, but I believe you.
Yeah, she played Felicia Hardy. She was Harry Osborn. She was in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. She played Felicia Hardy, who I think is Black Cat.
Okay.
But they never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. A lot of Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 today. We have
writer.
Vanderbilt's the writer, and then Felicity Jones. But Felicity Jones is so great as well. And so this movie just looks beautiful. It looks really emotional. Nobody's seen it, so we don't have any reviews. But any initial thoughts, even just from the quick kind of research we did on Train Dreams?
Yeah, I think movies about America, especially I think back to a lot of like Industrial Revolution movies, is a very different vibe. But if you ever seen Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times, kind of like a person trying to keep pace with the speed of technology.
Yeah.
Is always a fascinating concept in itself.
Yes.
And I feel like there's a lot of room to play in there that has not been explored heavily, like a lot of other concepts in recent memory. So I feel like it's just interesting to me.
Yeah.
I think there's a strong cast supported by it, and really it's just going to come down to how strong the script was, and then how strong the directing is to bring it all together.
Yeah,
but I think it has a lot of potential and has, I think, an unsung hero of this month could be this movie that unfortunately a lot of people probably won't be able to see because of a limited release. But if it's showing near you, this could be a movie that becomes a home favorite in a year or two that people didn't know about or weren't able to see. But when it becomes widely accessible, people might fall in love with it. Yeah,
absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Which you got kind of more love. I'm going to pull up just a little bit real quick. So even on Rotten Tomatoes, it has opened with a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, I'll pull out. We don't have any Letterboxd reviews for it, but we've got a couple of Rotten Tomatoes reviews. So these are like, real critics. But this is from a top critic, Linda Merrick. This is in an age of spectacle and noise, Train Dreams dares to whisper and invites you to slow down, breathe, and notice the spaces between moments. A simply stunning film from start to finish.
Wow.
So go see it. It looks beautiful. Joel Edgerton, phenomenal actor. Should be great. And so those are 4 movies that we suggest go see this weekend or over the next kind of couple of weeks. An honorable mention, Predator Badlands.
Predator Badlands, absolutely. I feel like neither of us are huge Predator fans just because, honestly, I just haven't gotten into the movies yet. I look forward to seeing all the Predator movies one day. I just haven't yet. But it has an extremely loyal fan base.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I know that a lot of people are very excited about it.
So if you're a fan, go see it.
Yeah.
That's all we got. So go see, again, Sentimental Value, Die My Love, Nuremberg, and Train Dreams, and Predator Badlands. Tune in every week. And hey, if you've learned something in this show, if you'll like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. It'll just help us out a ton. And tell a friend about this. And take them to the movies.
Take them to the movies.
It's cold. It's wet. It's rainy. It's dark at 4 p.m. What better time to go to the movies?
If it's going to be dark outside, you might as well have it be dark inside with a movie.
That's what I'm talking about. And so thank you guys for listening. And as always, long live the theatrical release.